Hi guys, so it's not very often that I get to do a topic Tuesday, just because I'm not that organised, but this one I particularly wanted to do. This one is from Tuesday the 25th of February and it's nail polish pet peeves. So I have got my list here of, I've done 10 pet peeves. They're not in any particular order, but some are very similar to some I've heard, and I think some I haven't heard people say. I'll try and link down below the videos of everybody that's done it, just so you can see some others. So let's get started. So number one, my first polish pet peeve is bottles or polishes with no name. Not to point any fingers, Kiko, but let me see. They're up there, and I have got Kiko polishes. The Kiko polishes do not have a name on them. However, they have a name on the website. So I don't understand why they can't put the name on the bottle. They have a number on the bottle, but not the name. I hate polishes that don't have names. Years and years ago, probably when I was a teenager and I started my nail polish obsession, this wasn't a big thing for me, but of more recent years, there's so many unusual names on polishes and things that I feel it's missing something if it doesn't have a name. I've got a particular one here. This is a Primark one, and it's a Primark one that I've had for years, but it has no name. It's probably from when they started doing nail polish, so that might be why. But yeah, I really want it to have a name. If some of them, in fact, if they haven't had names, like the Kikos, I have found the names and I've wrote them on little labels and stuck them on myself. And I also did this with a Colour Club collection that I got from TK Maxx, because although they had names, the labels were missing. So definitely polishes or bottles with no name. So, number two. When you think a polish is dry, but it isn't. So some of these may not be, I'm hoping I've sort of got it in the right context, but I tend to paint my nails at night. And sometimes, I always use a quick drying top coat, so they're usually dry to touch. However, I will wake up in the morning and one of my nails will be smudged. This really irritates me. It usually ends up one of my thumbnails, and I then feel that I want to take the whole lot off and start again. So yeah, definitely when you think the polish is dry but it isn't, and you end up either smudging it or putting like a dent in it, oh, can't stand it. Number three, nail shape not working. So I have tried, there's probably three shapes that I've sort of rotated around with my nails, which is like squoval, almond, and just a normal round. Because of my job particularly and things, I don't get on with anything really other than round nails. And this really guts me because I love the squoval nails and I particularly love the almond nails on me. But they just keep breaking, so I just end up having to round them off again. So yeah, that annoys me. Number four, sheer polishes. Oh, some of the polishes that I've got, which are really nice, are just so sheer. I hate seeing my nail line underneath the polish. I've got quite, well, you can see today because I've got naked nails, I've got quite a white nail line, and I just hate seeing it. I just need them to be opaque. So sheer polishes is another one of my pet peeves. Number five. This is to do with removing nail polish, and it's the fibres sticking to the nails. So I've tried using, like, I've got some lint-free things, but I just don't, they're really thin and I just don't, yeah, they just don't seem to do much. But I hate it because when I'm repainting my nails, if I'm swatching and I've taken one off, you get like these little lumps and bumps on your nails, and then you just have to start all over again. So yeah, I hate it when there's things left on your nails after removing the nail polish. Next up we have stained skin. Not so much stained nails. My nails are very prone to staining, so I'm quite used to that, but I paint them so much it doesn't matter because I just paint back over it and then it either comes off with time or it grows out. But I hate it when the nail polish stains, when you take it off, when it stains your skin as well, because it's so difficult to get off then. It's, yeah, very annoying. Right, number 7. This one, I hope I don't offend any brands with this. And I think, actually, one of the brands, so Arders Nails have changed their caps now. So this pet peeve is double capped bottles. So like this Illamasqua here. Oh, can't get it to do it now. I don't like it when the cap comes off and you've got another cap, because sometimes if you put them back on, they don't line up with the bottle properly. And my OCD just can't cope with the bottles not lining up. So yeah, so I hate it when they've got double caps and they don't line back up when you put them back on. The next one is polishes that aren't available in the UK. So Essie, for example, has a lot of this. The Gorgeous Jodes, absolutely stunning collection. The pictures were up on the stands in the UK, but the polishes were nowhere to be seen. This happens quite a lot with Essie. And then randomly, like recently, the Valentine's collection turns up in the spot for the Flying Solo collection. I really like Essie polishes, but it really annoys me when they bring out a collection and you can't get it in the UK. And other polishes that aren't available in the UK. So I know Sinful Colours are now hard to find everywhere, but at one point, you know, we didn't really get those over here. Sally Hansen Insta Dries were another one, but there are a few in Boots now on the Sally Hansen stands, so maybe we're going to get a few of those. But yeah, I hate it if polishes that I like aren't available in the UK. Next up is number 9. So how can I explain? So this one is, I've put a mani when one finger peels off. So basically, recently I've been using like a new strengthener, and it seems to have made them do this, but it's happened to me before anyway. So it's when you do a whole manicure, and the one time I got to work, I looked down and I had a whole finger missing. A whole fingernail, I should say. My finger wasn't gone, my finger's still there. I had a whole nail missing. Like, I was like, what has happened to my nail polish? Where has it gone? And I came home and I found it at home. The entire nail had just popped off. Yeah, and that I really hate, because you spend all this time doing it and then all of a sudden you're missing a finger and it just doesn't look right. And then when you've got to deal with it for the rest of the day, oh God, I can't cope. So my final pet peeve is actually one that what I was watching Nail Polish Baby 90s videos, and in her February favourites, she reminded me of a pet peeve that I have, which I'd forgotten about, and I don't know if I've got, I might have one of the polishes here to show you. So this one is D-stashes. I love D-stashes because I get some brilliant polishes from them, but I also hate the fact when people don't declare what the fill line is like on polishes. I bought some glam polishes from a D-stash and I got them, and okay, so this one here you can't see, but the fill line is down to here. Now I still paid, I don't know if it was £5 or £7 per polish, because they are glams, but obviously the way the bottle is you can't see that it's got a fill line, and I really wish people would reduce the price and let you know that there is a fill line to the polish, because, you know, I just don't think it's fair. I just still bought it, but I just think when you're spending that money, you should really know what you're expecting to come. And I was a little bit disappointed when I got those, and a lot was, you know, there was already a fill line in the bottle. So that is my number 10 pet peeve, is D-stash polishes. Please price accordingly and let people know how much polish is in the bottle. So those are my 10 pet peeves that I've chosen to share with you. The more I think about it, the more I think of. I didn't think I had any until watching a couple of videos, and I thought, oh gosh, yeah, forgot about that. So I actually have more than I realised. So thanks for watching and subscribing, guys. Let me know if you've done this topic Tuesday, because I'd love to see everybody's answers, and I'll see you next time. Bye.